Hello my friends, welcome to my market vlog. So this is my very first market ever, so I just wanted to film the entire process of me prepping for the market, everything that I'm bringing to the market, and then I'll show you some clips from the actual market itself too. I did get some items from the thrift store, which you will have seen in the clips before, but I just got a whole bunch of items that I can use for setting up my artwork on the table at the market. So I have to prep a bunch of stuff from the thrift stores that I got to be ready for the market. For example, I got these wood signs and they're covered in cat hair already, shocker. But I'm gonna be creating just prints, I think, that I can stick on some of the signs that I got. And then in the future, if I decide to do more markets, I can maybe get some lettering on this wood itself. But I need to design a sign because I'm going to be bringing some of the t-shirts that I designed to the market. So that's my plan for this guy. I also found yet another dish rack. As you know, I have all of my palettes on a dish rack that I got off Amazon, but I found this one at Winners. This one is a little bit more narrow and long than the one I already have, so I thought this would be nice because it can fit more stuff. So I think I'm gonna put my greeting cards on this. And then I also found this giant wood frame and I can slip a print in this as well. The collection that I did, the birth month flowers, I just want to show what birth month each of the prints are so people know what month they're buying. So I plan on putting that in here as well. But I need to design that sign. I need to design the sign for the t-shirt. I need to make a little sticker for one of the wood pieces that I have downstairs that I'm painting. Just so much to do. In addition to all of that, I'm gonna be putting in a huge order for prints from my printing company, so we can unbox that together because I'm gonna get a whole bunch of different stuff for the market table. I will show you it all set up, so I'm really excited to kind of go through this process and just film it. One of the other things that I will get in that order as well are prints for my brass frames. So I'm planning on having a basket of brass frames at the market because I think sometimes people get discouraged by buying an art print because they might not be able to visualize it in a frame or they don't have the right frame for it. So I thought it would be nice to kind of offer having brass frames with the art already in it. So I have these little frames that I got and they're just from the thrift store. Like, I really like repurposing items like this, but I need to get some prints made for the different sizes of brass frames that I have. But I did get a couple of really cute ones from a vintage store as well. This one I have on my Instagram already. I painted this in this tiny frame. And then also I have this cute little 3 set of frames that I'm going to put some art in as well, but I need to figure out what I'm going to put in these. So I've kind of thought through it and put stickers on each of them to label to remember which prints I'm going to use in which ones. But yeah, so I have all of that to do as well. In addition to that, I have my regular day-to-day life. I have a lot going on this month in my personal life, in my work life, and it's just gonna be a busy one. So let's hope I can get everything done in time. I'm a little bit nervous because it is my first market. Let's hope that this all goes smoothly. But anyways, I will get to painting those other items and we'll talk to you soon.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Can you say good morning? No? Not a morning person? Me neither. Okay, so as you guys saw, I started painting this flower wood piece and my other stand. For this one, it didn't really turn out that pink. I added a bit of pink to it, but it needs a few more coats anyway, so I'm gonna add some pink and finish this off, and then I think I'm gonna varnish both pieces as well. But my plan for this guy is to put a sticker in the middle that says Mini Originals. It's like the sign to go beside this stand that'll have my Mini Originals on it. So I thought it would be cute if the sticker was like the center of the flower in white and then the flower itself was pink. So that's my plan for that guy. And then for the stand, as you saw, I was like halfway through sanding and realized that these just pop out. So that made it a heck of a lot easier. Even after sanding though, it was really smooth and the paint wasn't sticking to it all that well. So I added some baking soda and just made it like a little bit rough. And now for the top layers, I won't add any baking soda. It's like rough enough now for the paint to stick to it. But I do need to add a couple more layers to this and then I will varnish both. So I actually have two varnishes to choose from. I haven't used either of these yet. I ended up getting these for my air dry clay palettes that I was making in my last videos. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use. Maybe I can try both, one on each, and then I kind of know for the air dry clay palette, so which one's gonna work better as well. But let's get to painting. I wanted to get these done as early as possible in the day just so they have time to dry and I can finish them off today, hopefully. That's the plan anyways. I'm so tired today. I stayed up too late last night watching The Voice, but like, you know, when you have so much to do that like you just don't want to do any of it. For some silly reason, I opened my custom orders and I have, I think like 5 or 6 to do this weekend. So I have to fit that in somewhere too on top of like the market prep and everything. So I got a lot going on, but it's all fun stuff and it's all stuff that like I want to be doing. It's just like sometimes it's overwhelming when you have so much that you don't know like where to start. And then I just like give up on all of it and decide to stay up too late watching TV. Can anyone else relate to that? But I'm hoping to get these done today. And then I also have my greeting cards and prints that I already have for the market here. I still need to put in that big order to my printing company for the other prints I'm bringing to the market, but the ones I have at home, I'm gonna package those up today and just get them prepped because that's just one more thing I can get off my plate and just be ahead of the game on. Okay, first 2 coats done on those for the day. They're looking pretty good, but they need a couple more coats yet today. So let's head upstairs and package some prints while we wait for them to dry. And then hopefully I can varnish them tonight as well. Okay, so I have a bunch of cards in here that I can use, but I think I only have a limited amount of plastic sleeves for them to go in. So I'll have to pick and choose which ones I want to bring, but I'm gonna pull these all out now and then decide. I'll probably bring one of each if I have enough sleeves, so I won't need all of these. And then under here, I have like old prints up here. I have all of my spring collection from 2022. I think there's 9 of these total, so I might do a couple of those and do 18. But let's go through and see what I have. Okay, this is a stand that I'm gonna use for the cards. Hopefully they all fit. I'm hoping I can get one in each, but I might need to double up. I haven't displayed my prints like this yet. Like my artwork too, I could easily do like this, but I haven't used this as a display before. I just have it for my palette, so we'll see. Bye. All right. we get the idea. So that is how they will look on the table. I think that looks super nice. I'm only gonna have to double up on one of the racks. And that is the card stand. I also need to put the envelopes behind these as well, so I'll stick those in there as well. Or maybe I can just have like a stack of envelopes at the back so that you can easily see them, because when I put the envelopes on, I'll show you. When I put the envelope with it, unless I just stick it right behind, it like covers some of the art. So I could maybe just have a stack of envelopes in the back, and then if someone buys one, I can just put it with their order. But unfortunately, the envelopes didn't fit inside the sleeve just because they're a little bigger to fit the card in. But yeah, I think that's gonna look great.
The last time I can see you in a while. Is it the truth that you'll be leaving tonight? We should take a walk, then a swim in the sea. That will mean everything, yeah, everything to me.
Okay, the prints and the cards are officially packaged. All I have left to do is price them out, but I won't bore you with that. But I'm super happy to have the stuff that I had at home ready to go for the market, because when I get that big order in, I'm gonna have a lot more work to do. I need to put all of the prints in the brass frames. I still need to clean all those brass frames actually, and put the signs together and get all those other prints packaged. So feels good to have this out of the way. Let's go check out what my stand and flower are looking like downstairs. Okay, so this is looking really good. One more coat of the pink on this, and I think I'll do one more coat on this guy too. And then I will show you when I varnish them later, and we will see the end result when I put them all together. I get my sticker in for the flower, and I can put the mini originals in this. I was super happy to find this arch shape stand at the thrift store. Like, what a find that was. I just think that it'll look super nice with some prints in it. And these two go together really nicely as well. So I'm really looking forward to the market setup. I'll do a whole trial, and then when I'm at the market, I'll show you what the end result ended up looking like. So stay tuned for that as well.
Everything else, but I see you, honey. This is in no way funny. We will find our way back together.
I'm so happy we did the photo shoot yesterday and not today, because yesterday was beautiful. It was really sunny. It was a bit windy, but it was nice. Today it is full on snowing, so I'm really glad we got that done. I did end up getting a few shots that I like, so I'm pretty happy with the way that they turned out. Not all of them are really good for, you know, showcasing the t-shirt, but I thought I could use them on my website or on my profile. But I did get a few really good shots of the shirt itself, and I'm going to be using these to make a graphic to put as the sign on my market table so that you can see the shirt on and the price and everything on it. So I'll make the sign for that, and then also I got an order yesterday and I ended up getting this big sign. I'll show you it better in a sec, but it's basically going to be like the banner for my table. I ended up just putting a print into a frame that showcases, you know, my business name, my website, and that can kind of be the sign for the table so you know whose table it is. So I ordered that in, and then I also ordered in my birth month flower sign for the table. This basically shows each birth month flower with the month that it's associated with, because I was thinking if you have all the prints on the table, you're not going to be able to tell which flower goes with which month if you're not familiar with it. So if your birthday's in July and you're looking for the July birth month flower, this will be really helpful to help you find it, or if you're buying for somebody else. So I printed this off, and I have to pop this into my wood frame. this guy here. So hopefully it fits. Hopefully I did everything right and that it goes in here really nicely. So I'll put that in today and see how it looks. Also tonight we're going to run some errands. I want to get another crate for my table just to put some of the prints in, and then it can also be like a level to put stuff on top of. And then I want to find some two-sided tape or glue or something like that in the roller, kind of like how whiteout looks. So we're gonna do some shopping this evening, and other than that I'm just working on the graphic. I'll see how this looks, and we're making progress. We are making progress. I feel really good. The only thing I really have left to do is paint all of the mini originals that I'm bringing. So that will be a big one. So I've left myself lots of time for that. We're about 3 weeks away from the market, 3.5, so lots of time left, and we'll put everything together and see what it looks like. But yeah, I'll get going on the stuff I need to do today. Okay, so here's what the print looks like in the frame. I need to smooth out the right side there and just get it a little bit flatter, but for now I just tucked it in there quickly. I think this is going to be really nice to just have a very basic sign so that when I do more markets, I can use it for any themed event or anything like that. It'll just be really basic and I can get a lot of use out of this, but overall I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. Welcome to the world of baskets and displays. But that one there is exactly what I need. So chaotic. Hello everyone, my best friend, I'm staring at myself. Oh, me too! My best friend is here and I got all of my art prints in today and I thought I would show you guys the unboxing of that. And I was gonna show Logan anyway, so we can just do it all together. We actually just filmed another video, Q&A, and that's gonna be up right after this video, so keep your eye out for that. But should we get into the unboxing? Let's get into it! Let's start with the most exciting item. There's something for you in here. Really? Yeah. All right. The shirts are in. Okay. Logan's first reaction to seeing the t-shirt in person.
Okay. This is gorgeous. I love the green. You couldn't see it in the photo at all.
You can't see it very well in the photo. I feel like you can see it in the video, but you guys already know what this looks like from my last video. But Logan's got herself one of these. And
it's perfect, hey?
Yeah, it looks so nice.
Yay.
And I have a whole bunch of these for the market as well, so I'm going to be selling a few different sizes at the market. So I don't know how to fold a shirt.
Oh, like retail style.
Yeah, retail style. And I want some that you can see the front and then others that you can see the back. So yeah, but I do have a little sign that's going to go in front of them that you can see the front and back. So I'll show you guys how that turned out as well. But yes,
cute.
All the t-shirts are in and
they look so good.
They look great. Next up, super boring. What is it? It's just tissue paper. I thought at the market it'd be nice if someone buys a t-shirt or an art print or something, just to wrap it, just so that it's protected. And so I got a 50 pack of tissue paper. The most impossible tape to rip. Yeah. Like, why do they make it like this? So I was gonna say, it's your job to act really excited over something that's not that exciting.
This is beautiful!
But I got a bunch of bags, so I was thinking about it and I'm like, I need bags
for the market.
If someone buys something, what are they gonna put it in?
Yeah.
So I got a big stack of bags. Okay, and now for the most exciting part, the art. Yay! So I've never had business cards before, but I thought that it would be nice to have them on the table. On the business cards on the front, I just did a few of my art prints, and then on the back side, I just put some information about me, where they can find me, and I thought if someone wants to pick one of these up, they can, and then also I'll chuck them in the bag. I like the rounded corners.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I have the stickers that I got for my flower sign. So this is going to be like the center of the flower.
Cute.
Is that not cute?
Yes.
So this is going to be the sign for the mini originals that I'm making. And then we have a bunch of the art prints that are already up on my website that I wanted to bring to the market. And those are ones you've seen before probably.
Yes.
And all of these 5x7s are for my brass frames. This is a new one actually.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna look really nice in a brass frame. And then teeny little prints for my teeny little frames. And I think it's gonna look really cute with these little flowers in them. And then I just have a bunch of the 8x10 prints that I'm gonna be selling on their own, not in the frames. So that's, again, some of the prints that I have on my website. And then I just did like a couple really colorful ones for spring. And then I have all of my coloring book page covers, which I'm obsessed with the way these turned out. So that'll be for my coloring book pages, which are new. I don't have those on my website or anything, but I am selling them at the market, and if they do well and people like them, then I might add them to my website later on. And then I have all of the ones that I just finished, which are the birth month flower prints. And then so this is a sign that I'm going to actually be putting on this wood piece. So I thought, so that I can reuse this sign again, I bought some tape that you can post it to that actually peels off after. It like is a peel off tape. Okay. So it won't wreck the wood, and it can just go on there and be the sign for the t-shirt. So I think that's gonna look really good.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I got were just some coupons that I made up for the market. So I thought for the first, I think 12 shoppers of mine, I'm gonna drop a coupon in their bag. And then I partnered up with the market itself to drop, I think 50 into the swag bags that they're gonna be giving out for the first however many people who come to the market. So I gotta cut all these out, and then they can go in the swag bags. So I'll have a bunch of coupons out there. I actually did a thrift flip of this, and I don't think I showed you the OG.
No.
So this was mahogany.
Okay.
It was like a deep red. So I ended up sanding it down and painting this over. Kind of a little bit of a botched job, but you know, it looks nice now.
I think it
That's the
looks
important
good.
part.
Yeah.
And then I have my mini originals, which will be, that's what I had the sign for to go beside it. These are the mini originals. So I have 3 of these. So these are like a brand new addition to my market table that's outside of something that I have on my storefront. So I think it'll just be nice for, you know, to have a little something different at the market.
Yeah.
And then I also have these 4 mini originals that are like the circles with the different spring colors on them as well. Everything is very, you know, the same color scheme.
Yeah.
So these will also go right in the front, and then I'll have the 2 different sizes of mini originals available as well. So
that looks so good.
I think that's gonna look really cute.
Yeah.
I hope everything comes together the way that I think it will. I have this like image in my head, and I just hope it all comes together. So after I cleaned all the brass frames and got the prints inside them, I had to package up all of the coloring book pages with the cover pages that I ordered in. I opted to add a piece of cardboard behind these as well so that the pages didn't get bent at all. And then I'm just adding these to protective sleeves and they are good to go. After that, I had to cut all of the coupons for my own use and for the market to give out in the swag bags. I think next time I might look into getting these pre-made in the right size rather than having to cut them down just to save on time and honestly frustration. I like everything to look pretty perfect, so I spent a lot of time trying to get the edges even, so if I just ordered them in the right size, it would have saved some time for sure. Lastly, I had to package all of the prints, and I think there are close to 100 here with my new birth month flower collection and all of the whimsical florals. I ended up ordering 2 of each, and then my plan is to put 1 copy on the table and then replenish it with the second copy if it sells. Anything that I end up having left over after the market is perfect to have on hand for online orders or for stocking my prints at different stores. This process was pretty quick actually, and it was super satisfying to have it all done. I also priced these on the backside off camera because I didn't make a price list for the table since I have so many different products going on. And now all that's left to do is the trial of the table with everything on it at home just to make sure it's all going to look nice and work perfectly at the market.
You are like gold dust over me, just like an angel setting me free. Where are you now? Do you feel safe? I don't need an answer, just need some space. Don't let me darken your front door. That is not what I came here for. Do you still carry all that weight? Don't need an answer, just need a debate. Don't stop before it's over. The weight is off your shoulder. Everything we fear will go away.
Okay, so this is the end result of my first setup, and actually I'm pretty happy with it. A lot of things didn't go to plan, like the bamboo rack that I was going to put my cards in. I ended up putting art prints in, but that's okay because there's so few cards, I could just lay them down flat. And then I have my coloring book pages laying down flat as well, and then 2 different rows of art prints in the bamboo racks. And then all of the frames were supposed to be in a basket, but the basket just took up so much space that I thought I would stand them up within this crate, and I actually am pretty happy with the way that it looks. The only thing that I don't like is that obviously from this side you can't see the t-shirt sign back here, so I'll need to raise that up. I'll probably just grab another crate so you can see it from both sides like you can the birth month flower print. So once that's done, I think this will look really good. And then I also have to just obviously steam the tablecloth and my shirts and figure out how to fold the shirts properly because right now I just kind of threw them together. And then I also just have my business cards down here. So I think overall this looks pretty good. Okay, and then I just have this big sign that I didn't put up yet. The easel is downstairs and I'm honestly just too lazy to go get it, but I'm planning on putting this on an easel behind the table, but if it's going to be cut off by any of the signs, like when I raise that t-shirt sign, I may need to just put it at the front of the table, kind of how I just had it propped up. Just like that, and it'll just be the display at the front of the table so you can see whose table it is, and it will work just fine that way as well. So I think I have my shit together and I'm feeling pretty good for the market. Like I said, I just have a few final things to work out the finer details on, but I'm pretty happy with the way that everything turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll show you some clips from the market, and I hope that you gained maybe some inspiration on how to display your own artwork or any of your products for a market. If you have any tips for me, please leave them in the comments down below. I will not be offended. I am just learning. This is my first market. But like I said, overall, I think it's pretty good for the first one. So let me know what you think. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.